Hello. Hello, guys. Good evening.
Hello,
Good
teacher.
evening.
Good evening.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm okay. Just I feel a little bit tired.
Yeah, from working?
Yeah, but at morning I think I feel like I couldn't sleep well.
Why? What happened?
Mm, I don't know. I feel a
What
little
did you
bad,
feel?
a little bad of my neck.
Ah, okay. So
So
maybe you didn't sleep in a good position or something
yeah, like
like
that.
that. Yeah. What about you, Sibel? Are you tired as well?
Well, I feel I don't feel tired today. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good.
With a lot of
Seriously.
energy.
Yeah, with energy. A lot, no, but energy.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to start with a question. And what are the like the words or adjectives that we learned yesterday to describe clothes? You remember?
What was the question? Sorry, my internet.
Yeah, your internet. So what are some of the words that we learned to describe clothes? Like the style or the material or the huh?
Plain, silk, suede, um,
Suede.
uh, suede, suede, plain, V-neck, long sleeve, short sleeve,
Uh-huh.
baggy, uh, blare,
Beard
blurred,
with F. Flared.
flared,
Uh,
flared,
yeah.
uh, I don't know, with the line is
Stripe.
stride. Yeah,
Uh,
stride.
yeah.
Um,
You remember
uh,
most of the words, Sibel. That's awesome. Let's see. What about you, David? What are some of the words that we learned yesterday to describe clothes?
Uh, to be honest, I didn't have that kind of knowledge before.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
Mm, like sweet,
Uh-huh. That's one.
right?
Uh-huh.
Mm, bottom through skirt,
Uh-huh. Button through shirt. Uh-huh.
and short sleeve. See
Shorts.
all the words. Well, V-neck. I I just um know about that kind of clothes because
Mm-hmm.
uh, in my in my job in manufacturing
Uh-huh.
sewing a lot of V-neck or something like that.
So actually this vocabulary will be very helpful for your job, David.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
oh, polka dot. I remember polka dot too.
Polka dot. Yeah, the dots, right? Uh-huh. Let's see. You remember baggy?
Baggy.
Baggy, yes.
Baggy
Yes.
jeans.
Um,
Uh-huh. I also mentioned one, but it was not in the vocabulary, but like floral shirt.
oh, floral dress.
Yeah, floral dress. And there's also another one that is, it's not played, it's played with a D. And that means like
Like,
those shirts that have squares. Let's see if
yeah.
I'll show you a picture here so you can see it. Because it's very common to wear this kind of shirts. You see this? Plaid shirt.
Oh, I don't like it.
You don't
Actually,
like
No.
actually, yeah, it's like a culture fact that happened around 10 years ago. They use a lot
Mhm.
of that.
Yeah. Do you like that style of like shirts, David, or not?
No, no yet.
Not,
I am, I
not
am, I prefer something like casual.
casual.
That,
Mhm.
that's my way.
Like more plain shirts with no design or
Sometimes I just use the like colors that could be just the font of that, and not
yeah,
with
just
art or
one color.
design. Whatever color, it doesn't matter. Just I prefer that doesn't have that kind of appearance, like the type of brown or something like that that
Ah,
are in stamped on the clothes.
okay, good. Now let's see. We're gonna do an exercise. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. Mhm. Okay, so let's see. Let's go here. So now we're gonna do this exercise. Can you help me read the instructions, Stephen?
Okay. Instructions: change the underlined word for the correct word and read the sentence again.
Oh, it's not showing the underline word like this. Yeah, okay, so I will, let's see. Oh, it does here. So let me underline it here for you. So, we're gonna change that word for the right word to describe the clothes, right? So let's start with number 1, David, Kyla.
Looks good in her light pants.
Now let's change the underline word for the right word, David.
Mm, maybe it
So
could be long pants,
say that again.
long pants or baggy pants.
Baggy pants. So repeat your sentence, please.
Kyla looks good in her baggy pants.
Okay, good. So Kyle looks good in her baggy pants. Number 2, Sibel. Here.
Tom is wearing straight pajamas. Pajamas.
Striped pajamas.
Striped pajama.
Pajamas. Have you seen that movie, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
Actually, I don't remember.
Oh, it's a movie, so that's why I chose this example. It's called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. It's a very sad movie, but I recommend it. Let's see number 3, David.
Vanessa looks good in her long sleeve dress.
Huh?
Short dress or
Or dress? Just like that, David?
no, I think no, I am okay. Stripe or polka dot.
No,
Mm,
short sleeve.
Short
uh-huh.
sleeve dress. Oh, short
Yeah.
sleeve dress.
Remember, David, this is long sleeve. This is long sleeve. And that is short sleeve.
Okay,
So can you read the sentence again?
Vanessa looked good in her short sleeve dress.
Okay, Very good. Now let's see, Sibel, the last one, number 4.
Kim bought a pair of flared jeans.
Ah, awesome. Very good. Now, now I just remember. Do you know how you call this type of blouse? This is what we call off shoulder. Off shoulder, it's showing the shoulder a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put it in a chat. That's one more that you can add. Off shoulder, and also the one I told you, played, right? So we have 2 more. Now let's see, let's go to the next one.
Off shoulder and plate.
Off shoulder. Yeah. See, now let's go do the next one. Okay, so let's see, David. Number 5.
Typically her literatures.
How do you say this word?
Leather?
Leather.
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 Leather shirt.
Let's read the sentence, David, please.
Steve is cleaning his leather shoes.
Now let's change the word.
Suede, I think.
Yes.
Steve is cleaning his suede shoes.
Awesome. Number 6, Sibel.
Her silk dress is very expensive.
Silk,
That's
not
true.
cotton. Yeah. Let's see, number 7, David.
The little kid loved his crew-neck t-shirt, V-neck t-shirt. The little kid loved his V-neck t-shirt.
Do you know this word, crew neck?
Crew neck. It's like we know like polo. In El Salvador, we know like polo. I think.
So, crew neck is this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'll show you a picture of polo neck. Let's see. Pues this is more like a, let's see. This is what you see as polo neck. You see the neck? Yeah. So, but this one is not polo neck. This is crew neck. Crew neck.
Give us the answer of the next.
Okay, yeah. So, well, so let's see, number 8, Sibel.
I think number 8 is okay. Stilson usually wears play shirts.
But played is what I show you at the beginning, Sibel. You remember the shirt?
Without anything. Oh, well, I can say crew neck shirts too.
Yeah. But is played and plain the same thing?
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's plain. I'm sorry. I bad. Okay. Yeah.
0 in your exam, Sibel.
Stilson usually wears crew neck shirts.
Or what would be the other word for this kind of shirt?
Or plain shirts.
Very good. Okay. So now that we practice that, let me see. We're going to take a look at some other people and describe their clothes. Let's see. Now, David, can you help me read the instructions, please?
with your classmate, talk about the people outfit and use negative questions to either give your opinion or suggest an idea.
Uh-huh. So for example, Sibel, you will be student A. David, you'll be student B.
Don't you think his sweater is too colorful?
Yes, it is. I don't like it. The moose is ugly, don't you think?
Hello?
Uh-huh. I wouldn't.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's ugly, but it is too big. And the snowflakes, aren't they weird?
Oh yeah, it's the worst Christmas sweater ever.
Uh-huh. Christmas sweater ever. Okay.
Sweater
So
ever.
this is one example of what you're going to do. You will see different pictures and you will just talk about their clothes. Like, I like it, I don't like it, I think it's nice, but you have to use negative questions, okay? To either give your opinion or to suggest an idea. Is there any questions before we start?
No, teacher.
Okay, Sibel? Okay, let's go. So we have two pictures here. I'm pretty sure you know these two, right? Who are they?
Angelina Jolie and Adam Sandler.
Exactly. So let's start with Adam Sandler. Let's talk about his outfit. Look at his outfit. And and talk about his clothes and use negative questions. Like David and Sibel, like you're having a normal conversation about his clothes.
Well, I don't like when the people use that kind of clothes that Sander is using in that picture. But it's my opinion. Maybe I think he can use other, maybe a tiny cloth because that is very big for him, I think.
Uh-huh.
In my
How would you?
opinion,
Uh-huh.
yeah. In my opinion, I think he feels a little comfortable when he uses that
Uh-huh.
kind of clothes. Basically, it's not about how formal it will be. It's based on um, how I feel with the clothes
Uh-huh.
through a street or something like that. It doesn't matter who is seeing me around me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Basically, I think she doesn't want to to get uh, the attention of people. Basically, he create the type of mood of what he wants to wear.
To wear.
Yeah, wear.
Uh-huh. Okay, so how would you tell me your opinion, or how would you suggest an idea using a negative question? For
don't
example,
you think?
Sibel?
Oh, okay, okay, no, continue.
For example, don't you think her hair looks great? What do
Yes,
you think, Sibel? Yes.
yes.
Yeah. Do you like the color?
Uh, mm, so.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Sibel?
Uh, um, I love the shoes. I think that's really good. I don't like the black colors, but her dress looks really good. Don't you think that the dress is good?
Yes. Well, in my
Yes.
case, I like black and I think it looks really good on her. So what about you, David? What do you think about Adam Sandler's clothes?
Aren't those shorts are a little bit loose?
I think they're really big. Like, yeah. Yeah, they're really big. He could wear smaller shorts, right, Sibel?
But a little bit small. It's not like
Yes.
a
Uh-huh.
tight shorts or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But it could be.
The situation is when you use big for you looks more fat. It's the same when you use a cloth that is tiny for you. It's too short for you. And I
Yeah,
think you have to wear the right size for you. And in my opinion, he's using a very big size for him.
Uh-huh. It's a very big size. Okay. So
yeah. For
how would you suggest an idea, Sibel, with a negative question? For example, I would say, isn't that shirt too big for Adam Sandler?
yeah, I think it's too big, but
Yes.
I
Uh-huh.
think does he that sorry, that he has to wear um just one extra side, I think, of the normal side that or, sorry, he has. For
Uh-huh.
example, in my case, my side is L,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes that happens to me that I got some pounds. Basically, my stomach, it is not like normal. My of, of that, and it could seem that I am getting pounds. So basically, I need to use another side. For example, XL, in my opinion.
Uh-huh. Ah, okay. What about Angelina Jolie? Sibel, don't you think her shoes are uncomfortable?
Yes, I think are uncomfortable, but I
Uh-huh.
love it.
Yeah. So what do you
Sometimes you have to pay. You have to pay to look good and elegant.
so, so Sibel, do you prefer to wear a pair of nice shoes, or do you prefer to wear a pair of comfortable shoes that maybe they don't look as nice as those?
Hello, I don't know. Repeat the question, please.
Do you prefer to wear a pair of nice shoes but uncomfortable, or do
I
you
pre-
prefer
I prefer comfortable. I prefer. I always try to buy shoes that are comfortable. I take a lot of time thinking about what shoes are the best option for me.
okay.
How
uh
girls, how girls can use high heel shoes?
I,
I don't know. I wore high heels like 3-4 years ago, but then I just like got tired. It's not comfortable at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I see
uh-huh.
I see some woman that use all the day during all the day. So basically, I think that is uncomfortable. But
It is.
I I
when
I
I
can
was
my leg with that.
Yeah. Okay. David, don't Don't you think that her shoes match her black dress?
I don't. I'm not an expert trying to match clothes or shoes. Basically, that is a big area that just women
I
are.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
I think that it's easier for us to combine colors.
yeah. For example, my girlfriend always says to me that mm, that 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 clothes or t-shirt or that fan doesn't match uh, with my body or something like that related with to other
Ah,
to other piece of clothes.
uh-huh. Okay, good. Now let's pay attention to this. When we talk about clothes, it's in the plural, right? Clothes that are, or stomach. Woman is one, right? And women, like if we want to say some, then we say some women. And like you can see, or I can't remember how you said it, but it's you can see that, like if I'm wearing a very tight shirt, you can see that I'm a little bit fat, something like that. So this is how you use these phrases. Now let's go to the next one. Here we have two more pictures. So let's talk about their looks. And remember, try to use negative questions. That's the target language, right? Use negative questions to give your opinion or suggest an idea. Let's start with Sibel. Picture number one, Sibel.
Don't you think that hairstyle is very comfortable
It's very white.
or comfortable?
Ah,
Hello,
David?
can you hear me?
Mm, don't you think that her dress feel feel fresh?
Dress.
Her dress?
Her dress feel
Ah,
one.
number
For,
one. Number
yeah.
one.
Then you think that her dress uh, is kind of fresh.
But she's not wearing a dress.
Sorry, the clothes.
I
Yeah. Do you
was
think that
like, what is David
yeah.
looking at?
Maybe he's looking the girlfriend, his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
like, oh yeah, she looks so good in
Actually,
that dress.
it's not good.
Okay, so what do you think, Sibel? Do you think that her outfit looks fresh?
I think yes, it looks fresh. I love it. Seriously, I love it.
Uh-huh. Aren't her shoes a good match with her blouse?
Uh,
I
I think
think
with the combination, yes, but the entire combination.
Uh-huh. With all the colors, right?
Mm.
yeah, that's a little bit colors are green, that could in brown. That's awesome with the navy.
Yeah, uh-huh. What can we say about her hair, David? Give me your opinion in a negative question.
Mm,
In the second one, the first one.
First one about her hair.
Okay.
then you think that her hair looks beautiful.
Sibel?
Yes, Looks beautiful.
But isn't it a little bit messy?
Yeah, but nowadays it's common using the hairs in that
Like,
style.
like, like if you recently wake up in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Not, not. I think it's not like wake up.
Okay, so tomorrow I'm not gonna brush my hair and like just because Sibel says that it's very common. So okay, now let's go to picture number 2
I
and
don't.
look at this girl. What do you think about her outfit?
Don't you
I think
think that her outfit is too heavy?
It's like too much.
Too much?
Oh yeah, it
it's
to me
like a
it is too much. What about
it,
you, David?
it's like an African culture, maybe I think, or like a nomad
Yes.
culture. Basically, I think it's common that African culture is that kind of color and think and yes,
Uh-huh. Well, so doesn't her lipstick like look horrible?
No, I think it's not.
no,
Whoa, that's my opinion. You don't agree with me. Uh-huh. You, David?
it's weird that you look a woman in the street with that kind of bracelet, a lot of bracelet, and uh,
Uh-huh.
all the all the dress of she wear.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sibel, what else can we say
Yeah,
about her?
in my opinion, less is more.
Uh-huh.
When you use it less jewelry, you look more elegant.
Uh-huh.
In that
Imagine
case,
this
she
girl in the
looks
street with a lot of bracelet and necklace.
never, never. I never. I no.
Sibel.
Your eyes never see that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it could be
She,
because I think when I
no.
no, let me explain that. When I don't know if in the meeting of the church sometimes um, they celebrate a kind of party about the how do you say that word, about the culture
What?
of another countries like African or something related with that sound with that area mission.
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I think is mission meetings, I think.
Yes, yes. But in my case, I use when I was in my maybe 20s, I use Japan customs because for my appearance, it's I think my eyes are very short and it's good. It looks better with Japan custom than other cultures.
Okay. Good. Let's see. What else can we say? One more thing about her. For example, isn't her hair too short?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you like short hair, Sibel?
I don't like it. I prefer long hair. I like
Hello?
I think it's my opinion. Yeah.
Uh-huh. David, what do you prefer? Long hair or short hair in a woman?
Yeah. And maybe David with long hair.
uh, Basically, my girlfriend used both, so I think she looks good with both. And so
Well,
I think I don't remember how much time or she dyed her hair.
Uh-huh.
I remember when I met for the first time, four four times, I guess.
Uh-huh. She's dyed her hair 4 times since you
Yeah,
met her.
since I met her, and
Ah,
uh, she could her hair.
she got her hair. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Let's pay attention to these words. How do we pronounce them? We said jewelry,
jewelry, yeah,
jewelry,
and
necklace,
necklace,
necklace.
jewelry.
Okay, very good. Now let's see. We have 2 more. So what do you think about these ladies' outfits?
Extremely outfit.
That's too much, right?
Yeah.
But in some cases, um, I think sometimes women's look good, but sometimes it's like extremely that you didn't you don't want to say something about or related with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So let's see number 1. Give me your opinion or an idea about her outfit using a negative question.
Don't you think her hair is too colorful?
It's too bright. Like the color, it's very bright. And I think that it's just like if you are walking in the street, like you'll catch people's attention because of the color of your hair. What do you think, David?
And does she like too much black?
Uh-huh. Say that again.
Does she like too much black?
I think she does because she's wearing a lot of black. Uh-huh. So what do you think about her shoes, David? Look at the shoes. Well, you can barely see them because they are also black. Try to suggest an idea about her shoes.
I think her shoes get some points about uh, her height.
Uh-huh.
Basically, sh- she she looks so good with that kind of shoes.
Oh,
Because
you okay? How would you
I,
say that in a question, David? In a negative question, like your opinion. You think that they look good. So how would you say that in a negative question?
don't you think her highlight? Oh, sorry,
High
her
heels?
high heels look good.
Uh-huh. I think that they are too much for me. What do you think, Sibel?
Don't you think that her shoes are too high? Too high?
Okay. Uh-huh. And aren't her shoes too high? So very good. Okay, so the reason why I'm asking you to like use negative questions is because it's the target language, right? Now, I was about to say what is another way to say this, but I'm glad Sibel did it. So we can say, don't you think? Or we can also use the verb to be, like isn't or aren't, right? Remember that with aren't, the subject has to be plural, like shoes are, right? Like, so sometimes it's difficult to like make our opinion a negative question because we are not used to, right? But I think that it will help you if you first think of your opinion in a normal sentence, like, I think her high heels are too big. And then you make that a negative questions. Aren't her shoes too big? Like Sibel did. Very good. And thank you, David. Now let's go with the last one before we go to another activity. What do you think about this woman's outfit?
I think her clothes are too much.
Mm-hmm. Aren't
Her,
her clothes too colorful?
I think yes.
Uh-huh.
Based, based on uh, the clothes doesn't match with the other part of her clothes.
Uh-huh, yeah. Uh-huh, that's true. Sibel, what do you think?
Um, I don't like that style. I think her appearance is strange. I don't know how can I describe that kind of I don't know how can I say that. It's
If
strange.
someone paid you, Sibel, if someone paid you to wear this outfit, would you do it?
$1 million.
It depends how much money.
Ah,
For a
$1 million
million
you
of
will
dollars, I can wear this clothes, but only for a
for
few
a
days
year. For a year.
for
or
a
2 days.
year.
No, 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 no. I never. No, no, no. Bye.
I can imagine
I
Sibel in
can't.
like in the morning when she's at her business
Oh,
wearing these clothes.
oh
Okay.
Yeah,
no, no, no. I'm no, never. Oh my God.
that could be us.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Awesome. No.
It's
Sorry.
very funny,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now let's see. Let's see. Okay, now we are going to do another activity. Let me see. Okay, so share my screen again. And here we have some like these are sentences, but they are not in order. So here we have some, and we'll have to complete these sentences with the phrases that we have. So I'm going to put the phrases here. And here we'll have the sentences. Now we have to complete these sentences with the phrases that we have here. So I'll give you a few seconds to look at them, and then we will complete them. Okay, so this is using as and as to make comparisons, what we already studied, right? So take a look at it, take a look at the phrases and see which phrase matches each sentence. And I'm gonna ask for your answers. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Oh, well, I'll give you 1 minute. Ready?
Yeah,
Let's start with the first one. There weren't space we expected. So which phrase can we use to complete the first one?
Maybe they weren't as many accessories as we expected.
Okay. Let's see the second one. David?
maybe Donald doesn't save as much money as Bryce.
Bryce?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the next one? My friend Nora.
Nora, my friend Nora does not wear as many bright colors as my friend Lily.
Okay. Let's continue. She spends.
As little time as possible on her
Yeah.
makeup.
Okay. We have two more.
Yes. Linda goes shopping as many times, but I think.
And that leaves us this one for the sentence. Does it
Yeah,
match?
but no.
No. Okay. So that means that there are there's one sentence that doesn't have the right phrase, right? So let's find it.
Maybe the number one is in the last. As many accessories. Mandy doesn't wear as many accessories as Daisy. It's in the
Okay.
first one.
Okay.
It's in the last one.
Well, and then this one,
In the last
does it
one?
go here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Okay, good. So there weren't as many people as we expected. Donald doesn't save as much money as Bryce. My friend Nora does not wear as many bright colors as my friend Lily. She spends as little time as possible on her makeup. Linda goes shopping as many times as she can, and Maddie doesn't wear as many accessories as Daisy. Now, let's pay attention to these as. Let's change the color. As and as. Now, as you can see, we have the words many and much. Many. We also have little, many, and many. And after this, we have a noun. People, money. Here we have an adjective and a noun, like adjective and noun. Another noun, noun, and noun. So this is another way to use the words as and as to show how two things are equal or to show how two things are unequal. So you remember the two other structures that we studied with as? We have as, let me change the color again. We have as, then we have an adjective, right? And then we have as. Besides an adjective, what else can we have? Do you remember? We can also have an adverb. Okay.
Adverb,
yeah. Por it, I was gonna say it in Spanish. For example, she is as tall as him. I'm using an adjective.
Or
Now,
adverb could be, right?
so in this case, I'm only using an adjective, right?
Okay.
Now let's use an adverb. He runs as. He, no, let's see. He, let me see. He sings as loudly as he can. Oh, I'm using an adverb here. The verb is loudly. And in this one, I'm using an adjective. So those are the two that we studied, but there's one more, and it's this one. We are using a determiner, that's what we call it, determiner, and a noun. So here we have the examples. First, we have the determiner here, right? The determiner, oh my gosh, I can't. And here we have the noun. So you can see determiner, noun, determiner, noun. So this is another way to use as and as. And again, we can use it for to make to show how two things are equal, or if we use it in the negative way, then we are showing how two things are unequal. Now let's take a look at some more examples. Let me delete these. And let's go back to the presentation. Okay. See. Now, so here within parentheses, I have not, because I can also use it in the negative way, right? Or in the affirmative form. So here is the structure. Not, as, plus the determiner, plus noun, plus as. And we have 4 more examples. Let's read them. David, number 1.
Greg makes as much money as Dylan.
Number 2, Sibel.
My parents try to give me as much freedom as they can.
Number 3, David.
No one plays video games as many hours as he does.
Number 4, Sibel.
This guy will help you lose weight in as little time as possible.
Now, see here the nouns that we have. So in order to use much, many, and little, we need to pay attention to the noun that we are using. I'm pretty sure you have studied countable and uncountable nouns before, right? Yes or no? Okay. What are uncountable nouns, David?
To be honest, I didn't.
Much. Less.
But what do they mean, Sibel? What are uncountable nouns?
We can count the rice, imagine. We
okay.
can count how many rice are in a plate, maybe, or sugar.
So yeah, those are nouns that we can count, like sugar, rice, milk, water, right? Now, if you see here, if I use much, it's because the noun is uncountable. Now, again, freedom, I cannot say 1 freedom, 2 freedoms, right? So I use much. Now, hours, can I count the hours?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah, the hours, yes, but
yeah.
I know.
I can say, yeah, time, no, right? I cannot say 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, no, right? But hours, I can say 3 hours. I've been waiting for you for 3 hours, so I can count the hours. So I use many. Now, little. Sibel said that you can't count time, so I'm using little. I can use much or little, depending, right, on what I want to say. So this is basically the structure that we use. We use much or many or little, and we use the noun. Okay. Now, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, we're gonna practice this structure. Let's see. So, as much as, or as little as, or as many as. David, help me read the instructions, please.
Complete this sentence. Use not plus us plus terminator plus us.
So here, not is within parentheses because this is optional, right? Depending on what you want to say. So here within parentheses, we have the words that we need to use, like makeup, clothes, attention. So you're gonna use this structure. Well, you read the sentence and decide which is the structure that you should use, like as much or as little or as many, depending on the word that you have here. Remember, if the word is countable, then you can use many, right? If the word is uncountable, you can either use much or little, depending on what you want to say. So let's start with number 1, Sibel.
Okay, Grace doesn't wear as much makeup as Emma.
Perfect, yeah, that way. Now let's see, number 2, David.
Emma buys not as many as she can.
Okay, not as many clothes as she can, or as many clothes as she can. So this sentence is very general, so you can use either one, right? Because we really don't know. Let's see, number 3, Sibel.
Oh my God, give me a second, give me a second. Okay. Okay, Grace doesn't pay as as much attention as give me a second. Grace doesn't pay as much attention to her appearance as hello, can you hear me?
No, you're cutting in and out. Like you start reading the sentence and then I can't hear you.
Okay, Grace doesn't pay as much attention to her appearance
She cut out again.
as she should. God, the internet, give me
Yeah,
no,
I can
I
hear
don't
you
have
this time.
problem with that.
I could hear you this time.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sibel. Let's go with number 4, David.
Grace does her hair in not as little time as possible.
Can you repeat, please? I couldn't hear you well.
Sorry. Grace does her hair in not as time. Sorry. Grace does her hair in not as little time as possible.
In not? So does that mean that she spends a lot of time doing her hair? What do you think?
Mm,
You said Grace does her hair in not as little time as possible, meaning that she spends a lot of time doing her hair. But look at the picture.
yeah, I think.
Sibel?
Grace doesn't her hair in a little time as possible.
In a little time as possible?
No, in as little time as possible.
Yes, yeah, So here, David, is in as little time as possible. So why not, David? So here, this is optional. I don't want you to get confused that because I have not here, you have to use it. That's depending on this. That depends on the sentence, David. So this means that she spends like a short amount of time doing her hair. But if we say not as little time as possible, then that means that she spends a lot of time doing her hair, which is not true because you can look at the picture and her hair doesn't look good, right? Let's see. David, try number 5.
Grace doesn't have hair as much hair as Emma.
Grace doesn't have as much hair as Emma. Very good. Now number 6, Sibel.
Emma likes to wear okay, as much lipstick as Grace.
Emma likes to wear as much lipstick as Grace. Number 7, David.
Emma doesn't have as many flecks as Grace.
Freckles.
Freckles as Grace.
Freckles with F. Freckles.
Oh, freckles.
Freckles. That's freckles. So what was the answer, David?
Emma doesn't have as many freckles as Grace.
Freckles as Grace. And number 8, Sibel.
Grace has never dyed her hair.
Here we have the word times.
Yeah, as much time as Emma.
What do you think, David?
Oh, that's Emma.
Oh,
As it's a
dyed her hair as much as
Grace.
time as Emma.
As much.
It's as little because this is in Grace. Okay, Grace has never dyed her hair as little time as Emma.
No,
I don't know.
I think it's as much as time as Emma.
So in this case, we can say as many times as Emma. So you would say wait, but time is not countable, right? So in this case, we can say times like one time I color my hair, like mean in Spanish, this will be una vez, like one time, you know, like, and one time, but I can say two times, three times, right? But time, like this is like a phrase, like as many times, meaning muchas veces. So in this case, this word has a different meaning. So we can say as many times, meaning that she's done it several times. Okay, not only once, maybe twice or three times or four times. So in this meaning or context, we can use the word many. So the sentence would be Grace has never dyed, like colored, never dyed her hair as many times as Emma. So this will be the answers. I don't know if you have any questions, or this one is still a little bit confusing, the last one.
No, I think it's okay.
So times, in this case, it would mean like veces in Spanish. So we can say like for example, in my case, I've dyed my hair 3 times. 3 times, tres veces. So in this context, I can't use the word many. Okay. So I don't know if you have any other questions regarding the structure. David or Sibel?
No, about this.
Any other questions about the negative questions? Let's go back to that. Let's see. No, where was it?
I'm a little worried about this group, teacher, because I think we are almost 4 in this group. I don't know if the school will continue with this group.
So now that you ask that, yeah, I was asking like the people that are in charge of the groups. I was talking about that because I see that like not all the students are joining, like and I kind of understand, like I think all of you work, right? So I understand that at night is a little bit difficult to join, but I was informed that they're probably going to close the group. So because like not everyone is joining the classes every day. So I think that there are only 4 students, but every time only like you, Sibel, you've always been in class. David, you've always been in class as well. But the other students, sometimes like they have other responsibilities and can't join the class, right? Which is understandable. But I think that in that case, they might close the group. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I was told. And they will tell you a little bit more about it probably next week.
I had that experience before about that. Well, the brew had to close because just 4 students are there. So basically, they told me about that has to close, and just I ask them about how that could be possible if I can continue with the studying. So they say that I have to wait for a couple of days if another group will be appear on that level, but they offered to me about if I can be in a less level.
So honestly, I don't know, but I think that you'll probably join other groups. You know, maybe there are more people in other groups, and the people are in the same level that you are. So maybe you'll go to different groups. But honestly, I don't know. But I think they'll tell you more about it next week. But in the meantime, we'll continue with the regular classes as normal, and hopefully they will be able to join maybe next classes. Now, I told you that tomorrow we're not gonna have a class, right? And also next Thursday, we're not gonna have a class because I have another class and it overlaps with that one. So unfortunately, I won't be able to teach this Thursday and next Thursday, but I'll see you on Friday, okay? Now let's see, do you guys have any other concerns or questions? I wanted to go back to the
Okay,
negative.
tomorrow, there aren't class or only you?
No, it's only me that I won't be able to teach because I have another class and it overlaps with this one. So
Okay.
yeah, so this Thursday and next Thursday, you won't have class. So now I wanted to go, now that we still have time, I wanted to go back to this topic, negative questions, because it's not like very common and sometimes it's a little hard for us to make the questions, right? So remember that we use it to make an opinion. So let's see here, right? And we have the verb to be. Now we have to be careful with the verb that we use. For example, jacket. Jacket is singular, right? So we use the verb to be. Sorry, the is, not aren't, right? Now we have different ways. It's like, I think it's easier if we use this one. Don't you think that her shirt looks good? Or don't you think that her shoes are nice? But we can also transform our opinion into a negative question. For example, I think Sibel's jeans are nice. So how can I transform my opinion, into a negative question? David?
Aren't civil jeans
Nice.
are nice?
Jeans, nice. So as you can see, I'm using aren't because jeans is plural. Now another, if I want to say in a different way, I can say don't, right? Don't you think that Sibel's jeans are nice? Now, there's also something that maybe you don't know, or I don't know if you knew this. You can also say this. Don't you think Sibel's jeans are nice? Did you know that we can omit this word, that? We can actually omit it, and it has the same meaning. So you can say, don't you think Sibel's jeans are nice? Or you can use the word that. Now, to suggest, this is to give an opinion, right? Now, to suggest an idea. So this is like trying to, like, it's not like giving an opinion, but more like trying to, like, as I said, give you a suggestion in form of a question. When I say, aren't they a little expensive? I'm trying to convince you to not buy them. Like, it can be shoes, because I think they are expensive. Let's see, let's look at another example. For example, if my friend's buying a dress, right? But the dress is too bright. And I can say, I think that dress is too bright. How can I transform this into a question, a negative question, Sibel?
Isn't that dress too bright?
Isn't that dress too bright? And here, what would be the meaning of this? These questions about what am I trying to say with this question?
My opinion about the dress, if you are agree with me, of the bright dress.
Am I also trying to convince you to not buy it? Like it's too bright, like it wouldn't look good on you.
Okay.
I think it's when that dress maybe got mm, a lot of attention, I think.
So yeah, so I'm trying.
Fobialito.
What?
Fobial.
Fobial. Yeah. Yeah, that's
but
what we say. Yeah, right. So in this case, it's also an opinion, but it's also a suggestion. Like it's too bright. I suggest you not buy it. Don't buy that dress because it's too bright. Okay, now let's see the next one. So we also use it to show surprise. And this is when like we don't expect something, right? Like, isn't it on sale? Like we expected that item to be on sale, but it's not. So we show surprise through a question. Isn't it on sale? Like I expected that item to be on sale. Now the next one, doesn't she like it? What do I mean with this question, David? Doesn't she like it?
that means that maybe she wants that she likes.
Say that again.
That could be if the thing or clothes or whatever thing like her.
Let's change it to, doesn't she like the shorts? So what do I mean by that?
That is a surprise. Of why you don't like this? It's almost like.
So is the person surprised because the other person didn't like the shorts, or why is this person showing surprise?
It's because this person doesn't like the shirts. It's surprised because maybe the other person think that is really beautiful, are really beautiful, the shirts, and the other people know.
It's like you expect something from the other person. Like, for example, you, Sibel, you wear glasses, right? And I can see in your picture
Yes.
the shape of your glasses, like the style. So I bought a pair of glasses that are similar to the ones that you're wearing. But Sibel says, I don't like them. So I would say, don't you like them? Because I expected you to like them.
You would say why she use it.
Say that again, David.
Yeah.
You would say why she use it if she don't like it.
No, maybe she doesn't like the new pair of glasses that I bought for her. But since I know the style of glasses that she likes, I bought these that are similar. Well, she said, no, I don't like those, Jackie. Thank you very much. So I would be surprised because I expected her. That's the word you need to keep in mind. When you show surprise, it's because you expect something, and that's not what happens. So for example, David, if you buy, like, do you know what kind of clothes your girlfriend likes to wear, right?
Yeah.
So what if you buy something like, I don't know, like a pair of sandals or a pair of earrings, and you think, oh, she's gonna like these earrings, and at the end she never wore them. So you would say, like, didn't you like the earrings that I bought? Like, you will be surprised, right?
And my heart broken.
And heartbroken, of course. Okay, so you see, so we expect an impression, like, and if something different happens, we use the negative questions. Okay, so now we're gonna stop the class here, and I'll try to bring 1 or 2 more exercises about this topic and the structure that we studied today, so we can practice a little bit more. Well, if you don't have questions, we are good to go.
Okay, we have class Friday.
We have class on Friday, yes. Yeah, and on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh, okay, not tomorrow. I don't know why I was thinking that tomorrow. That's okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow, no class. But we have the class on Friday, okay? So I hope you join. Don't get confused, and on Friday, I'll be waiting for you and you'll never join. We have a class on Friday, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, got it. Thank
Okay,
you.
good.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good night, guys.